What's up, y'all? Today Thanksgiving. And instead of me coming here and trying to tell you about how Thanksgiving is about Europeans stealing land of the Indians, that's what they tell you every Thanksgiving. I'm going to tell you something different. I'm going to tell you about who the Indians that they stole the land from were, which were these people, which look like me. Actually, they look darker than me. If you look at them and look at me, they look darker than me. So let's get into it. So normally when you think about Indians, or they show you Indians, they show you these lighter skinned people right here with the very straight and shiny hair, lighter skinned people. But what if I told you that these are not the original Indians, and that these Indians are what we call the so-called Indian through, for one, forced breeding, and also through buying their title of Indian and buying the reserves for $5. Now, before I get into this, no disrespect to these Indian people, because there are these Indian people that actually do the work, that actually follow the genuine Indian traditions. You feel what I'm saying? So no offense to them, shout out to them, they do their shit. But let me get to the truth. Okay, so for one, these Indians, for one, it's two different sects. It's the ones that actually follow the doctrine, and there's also ones that don't follow it, but they call themselves Indians, and they look more white. This is why it's two different sects. Because one, okay, these Indians right here, which may be the actual people who follow it, they became this light-skinned color because the actual Indians were black, and when the Europeans came and forced themselves, which the R word, these people, the black people that were there, and then through breeding, they became more light-skinned like this. The other Indian who look more Caucasian in the face, those are $5 Indians. At a certain point, when they took all the Indian land, they said they was giving it back, quote unquote, giving it back. They did it with a trick. They said, okay, to come get your land back, just pay $5 to get your land back, and it'll be Indian reserve. All you gotta do is pay $5. That's where the term $5 Indian come from. These are $5 Indians because they were not genetically Indian, but they came and claimed the title of Indian and nationality of Indian for this reserve for $5. When the actual Indians were African Americans, not even African Americans, but Africans. Why did I say African Americans? Africans were the actual Indians, and I won't just say Africans are Indians because they're gonna be like, how are they Indians? Or they came from Africa? They are every person. Before it was any other race of people on this planet, it was black people everywhere. It was African people everywhere. Civilization may have started in Africa, it may have not, but I know it was black people everywhere, and black people were the original Indians because that's where the term Indians come from. It come from indigo, which means black blue people, which Christopher Columbus came up with his name, indigo people, the black blue people, black blue people. These are the original Indians, and their land was stolen from them. Thanksgiving about land being stolen from these people.